Hey, this is Didier. I'm not at La Maison du Whisky at our lab this week because it's Christmas, and so we are going to take a little break and just do a little round table with my colleagues to see what they got under their Christmas tree. So let's find out. All right, so it's only fair that I go first, and since I was a very good boy this year, I treated myself to a nice pear eau de vie by Capovilla, the Italian master. I'm a big fan of pear. You know, after a big, hefty holiday meal, there's nothing better than a fresh, fruity spirit. And I tasted this at Whisky Live Paris a couple years ago. It was distilled in 2004, but just bottled for Villier's 70th anniversary. And I really liked it and decided to just go for it. So let's find out now with my colleagues at La Maison du Whisky. What did you get under your tree?
Hi Didier, this year for Christmas I buy 0 bottles. Why? Because there is a few months ago, to be totally honest, there was a French Connection catalog from LMW release, and I bought a lot of bottles. So for Christmas I say, okay, no bottles this year, but like every year, La Maison du Whisky offered bottles to the employees, and now we've got some range like TCRL, Transcontinental Rum Line Company, we've got Version Française for French whiskey, we've got Sous the Grapevine for cognac, and this year we have a special cask for us from Version Française, from the distillery Ninkasi, just near to Lyon in Rhône-Alpes. That's the country home of Beaujolais, of red wine, and this one is finished in a red wine cask from Gamay Cepage. So every year we had a single cask, like last year it was a Hamden one, and there is 2 years or 3 years ago we've got a single cask from Naison, so stunning one. And we are glad to La Maison du Whisky to offer this kind of bottle, so happy Christmas to you.
Hi Didier. This year I really need to cheer up my family, so I choose a Hamden Coffret 2 glasses because I wanted to let them discover the true Jamaican rum. Also because local is pretty important now. Version Française is a great gift. I choose Ninkasi 2016, but the whole range is great. And last one, choose Blanton's Gold, but this is for myself. Cheers Didier.
Hi Didier, for Christmas I decided to buy a bottle of Clairin Communal. It's a white rum from Haiti. I decided to buy it because I had the opportunity to try it at Odeon's shop and I loved it at first sight. I like the taste, I like the smell, and I think for a white rum it's a very complex and beautiful spirit. So I decided to buy it for myself and offer a drink to my close family and friend for Christmas and even New Year, and do a tea punch party. Bye!
Hi Didier, I hope you're doing well. It's perfect because I exactly did something today for my brother, you know, my last minute gift for my brother. It was an Hamden rum because he's a huge fan of French agricole rum, like, you know, in Martinique, Guadeloupe, all these vegetal tastes, this full of warm and beautiful bodied rum. You know, that's why I choose this for him, because it's a Jamaican rum, like, you know, wild fermentation, no sugar added, full of stir, so that's why I really like it. You know, it's like this way of distillation, you know, like with French agricole rum, but in this one we have really more like tropical fruit instead of vegetal things, and you get really beautiful rum and round in the palate and the mouth. It's really amazing. That's why this is my choice.
Hi Didier, it's Sebastian from Whisky.fr website. This year for Christmas my choice goes to Aran Cherry Cask de Bodega. Beyond this beautiful new bottling, it reminds me old-style Scotch whiskies, full of dry fruits, leather and cocoa notes. And as you can see, mine will be soon empty. But hey Santa, if you hear me, can you bring me one of those great Strata from the 70s? Cheers and Merry Christmas to you all.
Okay, lots of nice bottles. Thank you for sharing with everyone. I guess the question of the day is pretty obvious. So what was under your tree? Let us know in the comments. And if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, follow us for more. And for those of you who have been following us since a little over a year and a half now, since we started this channel, big thank you. We're always trying to make the show better. I got a new mic. I asked Santa for a new mic set, so hopefully that works out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of 2020 and a whole new year of interviews, videos. So have happy holidays and happy new year in advance. And see you next year.